all the ASEA associates to stand up, please. Got to do this. All right. Couple of things. This is for Facebook. All right. Give yourselves a round of applause. So, when I first looked at this, better up here. All right. So when I first got the call from Dr. Foster and Terri, they said they had something else incredible. I did not believe it. You know, salt water, the whole thing. So I'm a skeptical New Yorker, just like everybody, or most of you. I know we got a lot of out-of-towners, but in general, people are skeptical, and I was very skeptical. Why? Because I failed many times. So, but I listened to his stories. He was having miracles, and then I gave him the hard question. I said, of course you are having medical miracles. You're a doctor. I'm not a doctor. What does this have to do with me? He said, Perry, try the product. And he stayed on top of me, kept sharing his stories. And the one thing I did, and a testament to all of the people who are here today, I listened. Okay. How many guests do we have in the room today? Raise your hand. It's a nice number of guests. Congratulate yourselves, because you guys listened, and you're here now hearing something that is extraordinary. There's a lot of great opportunities out there, but a lot of times those opportunities don't pan out. This one is extraordinary. Not just good, not just your run-of-the-mill great, extraordinary. So I tried the product. I gave it 30 days. It didn't take 30 days, it took 12. And then I realized, oh my God, I woke up ahead of my alarm clock. I'd never done that in my life. I was fresh, ready to go. You know, I got up that day and I went to go swimming because I just started swimming, and I could not break 20 laps in a pool prior to taking ASEA. But after 2 weeks of being on ASEA, I went 28 laps. That was a big deal to me. And then 2 days later, I went back and did 30, and 2 days later did 32. No residual pain, no problems, no issues, no stiffness in my shoulder. At that point, I realized that this was something that I needed to be involved with. So I called Dr. Foster and said, I'm in. Let's have a meeting. And that was our first meeting two years ago. I think there were like 12 or 14 people in a room. And at the whole time, in January of 2011, there were 30 people, I think, in the entire Northeast in ASEA. You know, 2 years later, we're at like 1,300. Which direction do you think that's going? You know, we're obviously in an incredible momentum, and the rest of the world right now is really not going in a momentum like that. So, but it's not extraordinary just because of the amount of people and because of the amount of money that you can make. And there are some people in this room. I won't talk about money because there are some people in this room making a lot of money, very successful. But it's not about that. That's not what ASEA is about. When I first joined, I thought it was for business. But over the course of time, I had the opportunity to share this with people and have my own miracles. So even though I didn't go to medical school and I'm not a doctor, I've helped people have change of life. And that's pretty incredible. And I remember just, Trish, when she first came to a meeting, Trish knew me from business. And she said, looked me in the eyes and said, tell me this is for real. I said, this is for real. And look at her story. So we're part of something extraordinary. Now, in terms of a business, you're going to see a video. It's going to show you some great stuff on how to build it and why you should build it. But the why, again, it's all about you. You have to make sure that when you partner up with something, especially myself, I'm an entrepreneur. I've been involved in many businesses, some great, some not so great. But it's our reputation that's on the line. That's the important part. We're sharing a piece of ourselves when we represent a business like this. And I would ask you all to make sure that you vet anything you look at. You make sure that you actually go in there and look at it and look at what makes this company different than anything else that could be out there. So I did. Because I'm an expert, as Dr. Foster and Terri will say. I'm an expert in these businesses. Why? Because I failed so many times. 12 or 13, 15, I don't know. I signed a lot of applications. And I said, it was easier for me to try it rather than have somebody else tell me about their experience. So with ASEA, though, I actually sat down and I spoke with some business gurus, some people who I really respect in the industry, and said, tell me why ASEA is better than anything else I've ever seen. Because it looks better, smells better, but tell me the bones. Tell me what's behind the scenes. And they said there are 4 things to look at. The 4 M's. And the 4 M's are money, manufacturing, management, and momentum. So money. This company is very well funded. They're not worried. A few of the companies I've been with, they actually called me for money. That's not a good idea. But they're well funded, and not only that, they've been profitable from the beginning. I think 7 months in, I could be wrong by a month or two, but they've been profitable every quarter since then. That's something you want to be part of. Manufacturing. Very important to understand why a company needs to manufacture their own products. One, they're in control. You don't want to be part of a company that starts to take off and they fail because the suppliers can't handle it. The other problem is, you don't want to be part of a company. How many of you heard about companies that had a great breakthrough product, then to go find out a year later, everybody has that great breakthrough product? So you just wasted a year of your life building something that's not sustainable. They manufactured product. They got so many patents on this product in the process, no one's ever going to catch up. The third M, management. Well, I don't have to say much about management. You're all very blessed today to hear from not only Dr. Gary Samuelson, which is an amazing treat, but from Verdis Norton. I'm a student of business. I love to study business. I studied what Verdis Norton has said and does in his life story. This is one of the greatest business strategists in the history of the world. And people have paid big, big, big money to hear this man speak. And this is just part of the deal with us. You get to hear him almost monthly. You could play his videos, you could listen to him, and here we are. He's up here in the New York area talking to you. Our management is the best management this industry has ever seen, bar none. Get to know it, you will see that. But the fourth M is the one that should excite every one of you. We started out, as I told you, the company is not only 4 years old yet, so this is a new company. And this is a legacy company. You will find out from some of the speakers today the value of a legacy company. But this legacy company is at the very beginning stages. And here we are entering in what's called momentum phase. Now 2 years ago when I got in and I had immediate success, I told Paul Tyra, I told the Diamonds, I said, momentum phase is going to be right away. They said, no, we're about 2 years away. I didn't agree. I was wrong. They were right. But when I went to my first big conference and had the opportunity to hear Verdis Norton speak just about 2 years ago, he showed a chart, and it showed 2013. That's how Paul knew what was happening, and I didn't. So, but guess what? We're there now. This is 2013. The things that are happening in this company are going to blow your mind. So everyone in this room is in absolutely an incredible time. And timing in business, there are a lot of people that say they'll take timing over talent any day. But we got both. We got the best of both. But timing could not be better. So you're going to see something today, whether you're looking at this and you walk out of here saying, I'm going to be a customer right now to try the product, that's okay. Customers are good for business. I like that. Maybe you want to be an associate, take the product, get to know it, spend a few months, share with a couple of people around you. That's okay too. But some of you are interested, or you're in this room today because you want to change some things in your life. Some of you are here because this is an opportunity, and you hope that the company will stand behind you to make a difference. That's what ASEA can do for you. So I thank you all for being here. I congratulate you all for being here. And I have to say just one more thing. These two people are the most incredible workers, the most incredible people. They've done everything in their power to absolutely help me, in spite of myself, to do this business and share this story. And my wife, Vincenza, is there in the front, and my daughter, Diana. And they've helped us, and they've shown us something extraordinary. And I'm real glad to share it with you today. So thank you all for being here. Congratulations.
Isn't he great? He's awesome. Gold executive, Terri. Yeah. I'm going to turn it over to you, Foster.
Thank you very much. Okay, so why did some of you come from North Carolina and Maine and DC and Baltimore? Why would you do that? It wasn't to see me, I guarantee it. So, in the room, we have Dr. Gary Samuelson. If your life is different, you can thank Dr. Gary Samuelson. So, you all want to know his background. He was awarded